Video journal, week 4, journal 4. The results from the life stressors assessment gave me a total score of 237. Being under 250 means I should consider myself fortunate, but I've had a lot of stress in my life recently, and currently that involves home and work life. I know that having so much stress is not good for my health and wellness, but next month may change my stress levels, but until then I will continue to stress every day. Select one of the relaxation techniques that are listed in Chapter 9 of your textbook and practice the method. In my video journal, I have to address the following. Were you surprised with your life stressors score? Why or why not? Yes, I was surprised with my score because I thought it would be higher due to the amount of stress I have in my life right now. What major stressors are impacting your wellness? The major stressors that are impacting my wellness right now are personal issues within my life. I am helpless to the decisions in when and how I see my children because my ex-husband has custody of them, and we do not communicate because I have a restraining order against him. My husband is very childish and spiteful and holds my children over my head and is still controlling my life even though I have a restraining order and do not speak to him. We communicate through his aunt, whom he and the kids live with. I also am worried about where I will be living in May because I gave my apartment office notice that I was not renewing my lease, and the apartment place I am trying to reside at says I may not qualify for a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom because my income does not reach the requirements for the property. I have also recently gotten a new job which requires a lot of responsibilities and is located in a hospital setting. It's a rehab center, and I am the lead housekeeper, which has me performing multiple tasks constantly, and there is always some kind of chaos going on in the hospital. There are many other stressors in my life right now that have to do with money, home, life, and time. I'm always rushing around, and my boyfriend is very needy, as I am, and we fight constantly about my past life. Which dimensions of wellness are impacted by stress? Emotional wellness because it's the ability to control stress, to not be defeated by setbacks and failures. Intellectual wellness because it is about learning to deal with new challenges effectively. Occupational wellness because it is the ability to achieve a balance between work, school, and leisure time. Describe and demonstrate the relaxation technique that you tried in your video journal. I practice the relaxation technique of deep breathing. I always try to relax by taking a deep breath and then exhaling slowly through my mouth. And this will show you the demonstration. Sometimes it works, but it depends on the amount of stress I'm feeling and the type of stress I'm dealing with at the time. I have attempted autogenics, which is the use of self-suggestion. I often find myself talking to myself to calm down, but it doesn't always work because I can't stop thinking about the stressor involved. I would like to try meditation sometime. I never knew how it could be achieved until after reading the text available in our text on it. I have a hard time imagining things because my mind always focuses on the stress-induced situation because I get so angry that I can't stop thinking about what caused my anger or stress no matter what. I've experienced the biofeedback relaxation technique. I have often become aware of the effects of my stress by feeling my face get hot or wanting to scratch my arm or clench my fist or mesh my hands together, feeling my body tense up and feeling an overwhelming amount of emotions. I love massage and do receive it from my boyfriend when I need it, except when the stress is caused by him, which is very often. I have practiced the techniques of music and humor, and that also seems to help me. Exercise is definitely the best technique and has helped me deal with my stress in the past by running. I have not practiced this technique since the summer weather because it has been too cold to run and I do not have time or access to a gym right now. If I get into this new apartment complex, I will have access to the gym facilities and will definitely be running my stress away. Exercise is my #1 stress reducer for sure. Do you think the relaxation technique you tried would be effective in reducing your stress level if practiced on a regular basis? Why or why not? I'm not sure if the relaxation technique I tried would be effective in reducing my stress level in every stress-related situation. It may help if it is practiced on a regular basis, but I may try other relaxation techniques mentioned in our text. I do find that breathing technique is one I use the most, although in the past it was a combination of breathing and exercising to reduce my levels of stress. The reason I don't believe the breathing technique would work on a regular basis is because sometimes I get so stressed I don't remember to breathe. What are the major health risks and diseases associated with the stress? According to our text, distress is stress that results in negative responses. There are many major health risks associated with the stress according to our text, such as chronic fatigue, migraine, headache, sweating, lower back pain, sleep disturbances, weakness, dizziness, diarrhea, and constipation, increased incidence of illness or becoming ill, overuse of over-the-counter drugs for the purpose of self-medication, depression, inability, anxiety, apathy, an overwhelming urge to cry or run and hide, and feelings of unreality. Diseases associated with stress are hypertension, coronary disease, ulcers, migraine tension headaches, strokes, and allergies. Because stress affects the immune system, the body becomes more susceptible to a multitude of ailments, from colds to cancer. This stress affects you mentally, physically, and emotionally. What 2 strategies that effectively deal with the stress would you consider using on a weekly basis? Number 1, exercise. I love exercise. I do it 5 days a week. I would love to do it more, but I have my kids 2 days a week, and I can't focus on exercise when they're around. Number 2, deep breathing. I already practice this strategy, but not enough and not all the time. This is a convenient and easy way of dealing with stress of any kind, especially the stress. This concludes my video journal.